So today we're recapping Wednesday, June 21st, 1978's Garfield comic strip. Okay. So Garfield is in a weird position. I think we're used to only seeing him sitting down in his classic tombstone shape, but now he's kind of on his hind legs with his two front legs just sticking out. One is resting on an ottoman, a blue ottoman, which is sitting in front of a blue chair, like a what do you call that chair?
Like a lazy boy?
Yeah, I was gonna say lazy boy. It's something like a
Yeah.
lazy boy. Anyway, so Garfield's just chilling, kind of leaning on the ottoman. Off screen or off page, someone, presumably John, screams, "A mouse! Get it!" And you can tell he's screaming because the letters are big and there's exclamation points. And in the front of the panel, a mouse is running across the panel. And you can see like a little motion line behind him. I'm kind of surprised how much depth there is to this image. There's like a foreground, a background, and a midground, and there's stuff going on in two of those areas.
I'm curious about just the way their house looks. Assuming that we've been in their house, this whole time, the rooms all appear to be one color each, but they're all different colors.
It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse, like a weird Pee-wee's Playhouse thing with all these like these bright, vibrant pastel colors.
Yeah. So we move on to the second panel here. Garfield's still on his like kind of hind legs, sitting behind this ottoman. Now his hands seem to be, they're kind of folded together, like the way you would like pray, or maybe kind of just like press your fingers together. I don't know. How would you describe what I'm doing right now, Nick?
Like plotting almost?
Yeah.
Like a villain or something?
Yeah, he kind of looks like a villain. He kind of like looks like he's like got his hands in a kind of a villainous.
But when I first saw it, I thought, why is he praying now?
Yeah, it kind of looks like praying a little bit. And then
he looks old, right?
He does. I wonder, is he supposed to look like Don Corleone? Like, is he supposed to look like the Godfather?
Oh, do you mean in just this panel or in general?
No, I think in general, because they gave him big jowls, and he kind of like look in that first panel. He kind of looks like he's making kind of a Godfather-esque pose.
Yeah, maybe. This would have been right around the time of the second Godfather, right? Or no?
Yeah. I think that's right.
When was Godfather 2 released?
Oh, I'd have to look it up. I'm bad with movie dates.
It doesn't matter because he wasn't in Godfather 2 anyway. He was...
You mean Marlon Brando?
Yeah. He doesn't look like De Niro.
Vito Corleone was, but yeah, he doesn't look like De Niro exactly. It was released in 1974. Part 2 was in 1974.
Yeah.
Okay, so to complete the panel description, he's in that weird pose, and then off panel, I'm assuming again John is saying this. He's saying, "Garfield, you didn't even try." I guess because the mouse just ran by him.
Something you didn't mention.
That the chairs disappeared?
Yeah. It's like one of those highlights for kids things where it's like spot the difference between the two panels.
Yeah,
the chair in the first panel and it's gone in the second panel.
I think the weirdest thing about that is that not only is the chair gone, it looks like it's been swallowed up by whatever void is behind him. Because it's where the chair should be, instead of like him continuing to draw the floor and the wall, it's just wall and nothing behind it. It's just like it got swallowed by the void.
Yeah, the wall line is just entirely missing. I think these colors were added later.
I think that's very possible.
Anyway, speaking of later, later in the comic strip is the third panel where Garfield is now relaxing on the ottoman with his hands crossed, like his arms crossed on the ottoman, leaning down on his arms. Very odd position. I don't know what he's doing there. And he's gazing up to the heavens in ecstasy and says, and he thinks, "Show me a good mouser, and I'll show you a cat with bad breath." Which
So
implying, I guess, that he doesn't want to eat the mouse because it would give him bad breath.
right.